Hi everybody, it's Nikki here. 안녕하세요. 저는 Nikki입니다. Welcome to Hallyu Heaven. And today we have something different for you because I'm filming a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook to send me questions about K-pop or what everything else that you'd like to know, like get to know me better. And I have my phone here and I have some questions on the screen because I pulled them all together from various places. So, there have been a few questions that were really good questions, but I already know that I will have to do a video just for those questions because they were so good, but it needs a longer explanation than just 10 seconds. And also, this might be a two-parter, I don't know yet. It depends on how long it'll take me to record this whole thing. So, why don't we get started? The first question is, when did you first get into K-pop? Which kind of coincides with the second question, that is, when I discovered K-pop. And that would be in 2007. And I discovered it by watching TV, and music videos were showing in between during the breaks of watching America's Next Top Model in Korea on one of the US channels that they had at the time. And yeah, 2007 was the first time I heard K-pop, and it stuck with me ever since. So ta-da! That's when I started to know K-pop and when I started listening to it. Question number 2. What was the first K-pop group you have ever stanned? This will show how long I've been listening to K-pop. The first group, and the group that got me into K-pop, was Super Junior. Yeah, the only idols, or the very few idols that I can call oppa. Super Junior, I still love them. Who was your first bias in K-pop? Again, my age is showing. It's Ituk, so from Super Junior. What group would you recommend to somebody that has never heard it before, and it being K-pop? Being a little biased here, NCT, of course, but also Big Bang. I think BTS, everyone has heard BTS by now. Maybe not. Give them a try. iKON, Monsta X, SHINee, Super Junior, Blackpink, Momoland, Dreamcatcher, because that's a nice different K-pop style. I would actually even go back to like groups that have been disbanded, 21. Yeah, those. It's a nice mixture of different groups that have different styles that you might find something you like in them. Another question. How has K-pop helped you as a human being? How can I answer this question? For me, it's a little bit different because I got to know K-pop through living in a different country. But for me as a person in general, it's all about getting an understanding of as many cultures as you can, traveling, learning languages. That's my take on life in general. Like, get to know other cultures, be understanding, learn their values, and kind of see why they have set values. So K-pop for me, I mean, a lot of you guys have probably seen the video that I've posted a bit ago, the very personal one, how it helped me as a person. But I think K-pop can help introducing people, if their mind is willing and open to do so, to a whole new culture, and have more people learn more about Korea and Korean culture and why interviews are held in the way that they are. So I think as a whole, it can help people learn and understand a different culture, and maybe even open their eyes to learning about other cultures. I think that's the beauty of the world. There's so many different cultures in it. Why not embrace them instead of constantly throwing shade at them or making them feel less than what they are? Wow, that got deep quick. Sorry. What do you think about YuWin, MarkHyuck and VroomDoyoung? If you've seen my YuWin video that I've posted for their birthdays, I love ships. I have my own ships that I was given by Seasonies. Nick John or Johnny with an I at the end and not a Y. I love ships. I think, okay, there's people that take ships way too far, like way too far. But in general, it just kind of shows a very good friendship and like a bond. And I love YuWin, as you've seen in my YuWin video. I love MarkHyuck. I mean, Hyuk has a special place in my heart anyways. He feels like a son to me, and I just want to protect him as much as I can. But I love it. I love those little relationships and how they interact with each other. I just love it so much. And VroomDoyoung is like my ultimate chip. You know who I'm talking about here. A few of you seasonies. Yeah. I love ships. I think they're fun. Just don't take it super far to like the deepest, darkest bits of the world. Don't just keep it fun, and yeah, people just need to chill out a bit, I think. This is a question I actually get a lot, and that is, what is my wallpaper on my phone? I don't know why people are so curious about it, but yeah, I guess I'll show you guys. You could have seen it in my sorry for the jingling, that's my little charm. You will have seen it in my vlog when I did the regular challenge. So that's my lock screen. Surprise! It's Johnny. And surprise! My wallpaper. It's Johnny. I mean, what else do you expect from a Johnny stan? Yeah. So now I will move on to my phone, where the questions are at via Instagram. Okay, first question. Can you give some helpful advice for those who want to learn Korean? Yes, I can. Get a book. Get a book. Get apps. Get games that are in Korean or that help you learn Korean. I use Korean from Zero, the book, to learn. I have Korean Dungeon, is a really fast-paced game where you have to, pick the right word to defeat a monster. I do still use Duolingo, but after I got more into actually learning Korean, I needed something that was harder or more challenging, because Duolingo is very repetitive. Romanization. I have a love-hate relationship with romanization. If you can, learn the symbols and their sounds. Don't learn romanization, because that's one of the things that a lot of those videos that you can see on YouTube do it wrong. When they romanize it, the sing-along things, they romanize it, but that doesn't come with the rules that go with the symbols, or in which order the symbols are and which rule applies then and there. So that's when you start pronouncing the words wrong, because you can't see the rules if it's romanized, if that makes sense. I have a very, very old video now where I talked about how I learned Korean. I might revisit this and just, do it again for you guys. But yeah, Korean is a language that I think you have to stick with daily. If you don't do something with it daily, you will forget it. That's why I listen to Enana every single day. I watch Korean shows every single day. I mean, that's what my channel is. So I do it all day long, every day. And I'm glad that I'm not perfect. Oh my God, I'm nowhere near fluent. But I'm able to start piecing things together and understanding the gist of a conversation, which is bad for someone who's lived in Korea, but I got along. I could go to the store and be just fine asking for things, but I could never have like a deep conversation with somebody, and I want to change that. So definitely stick with it and make sure you get some games that you can play, I don't know, when you're on the train or on the bus, that just quickly, help you remember words. And yes, do symbols, don't do romanization. Where did finger hearts come from? If you don't know what finger hearts are, those are these little thingies that I throw at you at the end. I actually had to do a little bit of research in it because I didn't even know. And it goes back to G-Dragon says that he invented finger hearts. But then there's other artists that said, no, it was me. And actresses have done this for a long, long time. So there's actually no concrete evidence on when they started. I think they're cute, and I think we should continue doing that because it's not hard to throw finger hearts at people and tell them that you love them. So yeah, I don't actually know where they come from or where the real origin of them is, but they're cute. And yeah, I mean, we can give G-Dragon the credit. Haven't talked about G-Dragon in a while, so let's credit G-Dragon. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make this part 1 of the Q&A because I've already been talking for a hot minute. So stay tuned for next week for part 2. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media, Twitter, Instagram, and my website, HyuHeaven.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon so you can get notified when I upload new videos. I love you guys. 사랑해. Bye-bye. 안녕.